Can you believe that Fixies are such itty-bitty creatures?
Even when they're magnified,
It's hard to see their features. They're tiny, infinitesimal, so small it makes you doubt. But if you meet a Fixie, please don't let their secret out. But if you meet a Fixie, please don't let their secret out. But if you meet a Fixie, please don't let their secret out.
The thermometer.
I can't believe the new thermometer isn't working. Tom Thomas, stay in bed. And I'll try and look for that old mercury thermometer.
Hey, did you get sick?
That's one way of saying it. I don't know how I'm gonna pass that math test today.
You're not ready, so you don't want to go to school.
Well, yeah.
So if you pull a sickie, then you can trick your mom.
No, that's not true. I'm just pretending a little bit.
You think so? Well, you won't trick the thermometer. Simka, what's a mercury thermometer? Mercury is a type of liquid metal that's silver in color. There's no mercury inside of new thermometers. Now they're electronic. Old thermometers were made with a glass tube with markings and a bit of mercury inside them. When the end of the tube warms up, the mercury inside of it expands and creeps up the tube. And that's how those old thermometers measure temperature. The longer the column of mercury, the higher the person's temperature is.
That means I need to warm up the end of the thermometer.
Thomas, you're a genius! But how will you warm it up?
Finally, I found it. Well, let's see.
Mom, can I eat something?
Hang in there, sweetie. I'll make you something.
Ooh, that is hot. Now there's just no way I won't have the temperature.
Hey, what are you doing in here? Well, how high did you get it?
108 is what it's showing.
Oh no! With the temperature that high, they'll send you straight to the hospital, and you don't need that. You'd better shake that thermometer.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. That'll get the temperature down a little.
Ah! Well, so much for that. Cheaters never prosper. Thomas, did you see this? Nola, don't touch the mercury. It's poisonous. Stop it right now. And you, Thomas, you don't touch that mercury either. It's dangerous.
Then how can we throw it out?
Call your mom and she can help you.
I can't. How could I call her? Then she'd find out that I wanted to trick her.
Maybe it's better to tell the truth.
I can't. I can't do it.
All right then, it looks like there's no other choice. Nolik, call Papoose and Masya. I'll get him. And you go back to your room and wait.
Looks like this whole job is done.
Not yet. We still need to neutralize this mercury.
In everybody's home, there's all sorts of chemicals around. They are used for cleaning dishes, clothes, the bathroom, and dealing with pests. And all of these substances can be very harmful to human health. But some people don't seem to understand this. They might use a dangerous spray or a poisonous liquid and then forget to wash their hands afterward. And then they go and eat or rub their eyes with their hands. That can cause serious damage to their vision or stomachs. And never put anything into your mouth that looks like medicine, unless your parents or a doctor gave it to you. And if you ever happen to find something on the ground that looks like a piece of candy, you must never put it in your mouth. You can get poisoned that way. Oh, humans. If they'd only remember this simple advice, they'd stay safer.
And what do we do with the glass that's broken?
That job's not for Fixies.
Tom Thomas, we cleaned up all the mercury.
And the glass, too?
No, not the broken glass.
But will you?
Papu said that it's not our job. He told us you have to get your parents to come and help you. That part's your responsibility.
Here's some food for you. What's the matter?
Mom, I broke the thermometer.
Broke it? Did you cut yourself?
No,
The mercury, did you touch it?
I didn't.
Simka, you think he'll tell her the truth?
And where did you break it?
The bathroom.
Why did you go in there?
I wanted to trick you. I have a test, and I didn't study for it. And now it's too late for school,
Fixies go to Fixie schools and study to be masters.
There's so much they need to learn
To save us from disasters. There isn't one appliance that they don't know about. But if you meet a Fixie, please don't let their secret out. But if you meet a Fixie, please don't let their secret out. But if you meet a Fixie, please don't let their secret out.
The Pack-A-Mat.
Simka, can I have the Pack-A-Mat? I'd like to practice with it a little before the exam. Take it! You're really good with that thing. Good. I couldn't be any worse with it. I wanted a vacuum cleaner. Actually, you were pretty close there. You did manage to get the hose at least. This is not at all funny.
In order to get a tool out of a Pac-Man, a Fixie must not only press the button on his chest, but he must also clearly picture exactly the tool he needs. By the time they are adults, this is easy for Fixies to do. But while they're children, they must study hard to master this important skill. As Fixies learn about new tools, they take exams to prove they know how they work. And if they pass an exam, the new tool is added to their Pack-A-Mats. And there's no end to what you can find inside. Screwdrivers, hammers, ladders, vacuums, and even soldering irons. But many of the tools that Fixies use look quite different from the ones that humans have. And the reason for this is very simple. It's because Fixies have to fix appliances that are much bigger than they are.
I just wish I knew which tool was gonna be on that exam. I got it! You just stay right here. Grandpoos!
What?
On the exam, which tool are you gonna ask about?
It's a secret.
It's too bad.
But I'm sure you can keep a secret, right?
Of course.
Then I'll tell you. Today's exam is on pliers, you see? You won't tell anyone, will you?
Not a chance. I'll never pass it. You will. He's gonna ask about pliers. Huh? How could you know that? It's a secret. Okay, Digit. See if you can get the pliers out of there.
A pair of pliers is a great tool indeed. To grab and turn things, it's the tool that you need. Just be careful how you use them, or your fingers, you could bruise them. Pliers are a great tool indeed. Just be careful how you use them, or your fingers, you could bruise them. Pliers are a great tool indeed.
Good going. You got it. Thanks a lot, Nolik. It's not really me you should be thanking. Grandpoos, thanks a lot.
For what?
The secret
What secret?
about the pliers.
Oh, that. You know, I picked a new topic. I decided that a hammer will be the tool.
A hammer?
Only it's a secret.
I remember. The topic got changed. It's a hammer. You sure about that? Totally. All right. I'll try to do it.
A hammer is a great tool indeed. To pound in nails, it is the tool that you need. Just be careful how you use it, or your finger you could bruise it. A hammer is a great tool
super! I'm sure you're gonna pass.
That's only if he asks me about a hammer.
I'll be right back. Grandpus, it's a hammer for sure?
Nah. A hammer would be way too easy for those kids. So now it is a drill.
A drill?
But only...
It's a secret! Now I know. There's no doubt about it at all. It's a drill!
A drill is such a great tool indeed. To drill a hole, it is a tool that you need. Just be careful how you use it, or your finger you could lose it. A drill is such a great tool indeed.
And if it's not a drill, right!
Hammers, wrenches, drills, screwdrivers, vices, mallets, saws, and pliers. All of these are super duper great tools, yes indeed.
That's all. That's enough of this. I'll just go and take the exam. Yeah.
Digit? Come on in.
Professor, well, what do you want to ask me on today's exam?
Nothing. You already passed.
What? You mean you're not going to ask me anything at all?
No need. You're excellent at getting tools out of a pack-a-mat.
But how could you know that?
That's a secret. And we Fixies sure know how to keep secrets.
But if you meet a Fixie, please don't let their secret out. But if you meet a Fixie, please don't let their secret out.
The fan.
Pass him on the left.
Step on it!
Now pass him on the right.
The traffic light.
Red, yellow, green. All right, let's go! Thomas, why did we stop?
There's a crosswalk. When there are lines like that, you have to let pedestrians cross.
Go on. Thanks. Have a good trip.
Why do we stop now? There's no crosswalk.
But that's a crossing gate, Fire. You have to let the train pass. Wow, that is cool.
Hi there, Nolik. Come on down. Check out this traffic light. It's new.
Is that a real traffic light? Wonderful, isn't it? Yeah, it looks awesome. Nolik, where are you going? Stop! Stop the car! Oh! Oof. Did you lose your mind? What were you doing, huh? I wanted to see what a cool traffic light it is. What?
And my dad just got this for me today. Now look at it.
You were supposed to let me cross. You ran into the street when the light was red. A traffic light is a street lamp that sends multicolored signals to vehicles and pedestrians so they don't get in each other's way when they're on the road. When the light is red, it means stop. You must stay where you are. A yellow light tells drivers, caution, prepare to stop. You are only allowed to start crossing the street after the traffic light changes to the color green. And even then, it's important to remember, look both ways before crossing. Got it? You can only cross on green, Nolik. Even really little kids know that. But the light was green.
No, it was red.
No, green. It was red. It was green, I swear. Maybe you're colorblind or something. Yeah, possibly. What does it mean if you're colorblind? It means you can't tell colors apart. So you don't know which one's red and which one's green. That's what I am. Right.
You never mixed up colors before this.
Okay. What color is that nightstand over there? It's red.
And the plane up there?
Oh, that's green.
How about me, huh? What color am I?
Greenish, bluish, brownish, gray. With polka dots.
I'm what?
It's true. He's colorblind. Poor kid. Told ya. Wasn't my fault. All right, we'll sort it out at home.
And what are we gonna do with the traffic light?
We can fix it, and we'll fix your car, too. All right, what color's the car? Purple? If you say so. We got work to do, so take a seat before you mix something else up.
The road can be a dangerous place. There are so many cars and pedestrians on it, and all of them are in a rush to get where they're going. But be careful. Even if a driver notices a pedestrian on the road and brakes, it can still take quite some distance before the car comes to a complete stop. To avoid disaster, have respect for one another. If you need to cross the street, go to the nearest traffic light, crosswalk, or sign with a pedestrian on it. While you're still on the sidewalk, look to your left and then to your right, and see how far away any cars, motorcycles, or bicycles are. If they're close, then just stay where you are. If the driver is responsible and polite, he will stop for you if he sees you from a distance. If you want to make yourself more visible when it's dark, attach safety reflectors to your clothes, and then it will be safe for everyone on the road.
All fixed.
Tom Thomas, test it out.
Turning the lights on.
So, is it right?
Yeah? Take your places.
All right, let's cross.
Ready, set, go!
Stop! You got everything mixed up! The light is green in all directions! Ah!
The game is up.
You aren't colorblind, Nolik.
You know what you are? You're a feigner. Me? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. I got a little of it right in here. And once in a while it goes up here. What's a feigner anyway?
The bird feeder.
Did you hear that?
What?
Oh, again. Outside the window. There.
Huh, a little bird.
He's beautiful.
Uh-huh, only he looks sad.
Just wait till he sees what I'm gonna do.
I guess he doesn't think you're funny.
That's because he's cold out there. He wants to eat, that's all.
Maybe we should make a feeder for the poor bird.
Do you know how to make a bird feeder?
No, but we both know someone who knows everything.
In the winter, it's not easy for birds to find food under the snow. Luckily, many people come to the rescue. They build little houses for the birds, designed to hold food. The name for these houses are naturally bird feeders. Bird feeders can be made out of wood, plastic, or even something as simple as a milk or juice carton. Building a bird feeder by hand isn't hard to do at all. But building it is only one part of the work. What's most important is remembering to keep it filled with food. Well, shall we start? The bird feeder is ready! And what are we gonna put in it?
I got an idea. Adisa, I need some of your food for a little bird. You aren't greedy.
Greedy! Greedy! Greedy!
I didn't know Adisa's greedy.
Adisa's greedy!
You need to learn how to share.
Adisa's greedy!
What, like there's not enough food?
Not enough food! Not enough food! Not enough food! Not enough!
Wow! Now there's 2 of them out there. Eat! There's enough food for everybody.
Poor Radisa. Poor Radisa.
Let's bring them in here. We can open a restaurant for birds.
Little bird.
Why did you scare the little birds away? That feeder's for them. Get it? Just fly away. Shoot! He's bullying our friends.
Hey, you leave! Leave!
You'll never chase him away now.
We'll see about that. Aha!
Serves you right, Pigeon. It's not nice to bully little guys. Yeah, and how about big guys? It's all right to bully them? The poor pigeon also wants some food.
Food! Food!
You sure?
Sure!
Winter can be beautiful, but also very cold. Animals have different ways to prepare for when the weather gets cold. Some birds gather into flocks and migrate to where it's warmer. You could almost say they're flying to a resort. Squirrels, hamsters, and chipmunks collect and store nuts, mushrooms, and pine cones. There are many people who don't have pantries that are as well stocked. Badgers and bears eat a lot of extra food in the fall, and then go to sleep in their dens and burrows for the whole winter. Fish also sleep in the winter, only they're at the bottom of rivers and lakes. Frogs, snakes, and even wasps burrow in the ground, while hares, foxes, and wolves grow thick coats that protect them from the freezing cold, although it isn't easy for them to find food.
So that will be your feeder, and that new one will be for the little birds. Hey, are you taking their food again? There you go. But those little birds, they'll probably never come back here.
Look, Nolik!
They came back! Ah, they're full and happy. It's so nice. Tidish!
Tadish!
Money.
Hello? Uh-huh.
Fire, can you help me, please?
Sorry, Verda. I need to go to, the warehouse right away.
But I helped you yesterday, didn't I?
Well, I helped you the day before that.
Yeah, well, what about last week? I helped you 3 times, remember?
Well,
You helped one another when it was time to. I don't see why you have to count. Of course not, Tula. You ask for the most help from all of us. I do not, Verda. Look how Elisa helps Professor Eugenius. And she doesn't argue with him. Of course not. She's in love with the professor.
Actually, it's her job. And for helping the professor, she gets money.
Money. That's a smart idea. Money constantly moves from one hand to another. A person does his job at work, and in exchange, he gets money for it. He can use the money to buy things he wants, like clothing or food. Or he can pay somebody else for their work, like getting a ride from a taxi driver, a haircut from a hairdresser, or a computer repaired by a technician. All people take part in this circulation of money. But unlike people, Fixies don't use any money. We do just fine without it. From now on, we'll do it like people do it. If you work for somebody, they give you money for it. And if you need some help, then you pay.
And that'll stop the arguing.
And all the false accusations.
And those are for Simka and Nolik. Now it's all fair.
What is this?
Money.
What are we supposed to do with it?
You don't know? You pay for someone to help you.
I don't like this new idea at all. At all. Maybe we should give them our money so they'll stop arguing. I've got a cooler idea. Hey, who needs money around here? 'Cause we've got it. Now there's enough for everybody. Where are you? We're in here. This is all your fault, Fire.
And your fault.
No, it's the money. That's whose fault it is. He's right. That's why we were fighting.
And we didn't even fix the printer.
Money is nothing more than just paper.
Although money is printed in strict secrecy, we still know something about the process. The paper used for money is made out of cotton and linen. It's stronger than normal paper made out of wood, which means it doesn't rip as easily, even if you fold it thousands of times. The ink used for printing money is special too. It won't rub off the paper or fade in the sun. And that's not all. The ink has secret additives that can only be seen if you look at the money under a special light. This helps protect people from fake money. It is for the same reason that watermarks, metal strings, and teeny tiny writing is also used on money. This writing's very hard to read, unless you happen to be a Fixie. I hope I didn't say more than I should have.
Well, all done. It's time for a test. But what are we going to print?
A word with real value.
Yeah, something really precious.
No, it's not money.
Right, it's so much better. Friendship! Tish!
The submarine.
And the submarine disappeared into the ocean deep, leaving the vicious sharks high and dry.
That cartoon was super.
Class! Splendid! I wish we had a submarine too.
What do you say we make one?
But we don't know anything about building a submarine.
What makes you say that? The most important thing for a submarine is to be airtight so that it's impossible for water to leak in from outside. And inside there needs to be a reserve of air for breathing. For a submarine to go underwater, it uses special containers. When the containers are filled with water, the submarine becomes heavy and starts submerging. When it's time to take the submarine back up to the surface, the water in the containers is switched back for air and the light submarine climbs.
And what are we going to make it out of?
Out of, broken toys.
And where are we going to sail her?
In the aquarium.
Aren't you going with us? I'm afraid to.
How come?
What if water fills up the submarine and then we drown? Or those huge fish gobble us up?
Come on, Tula. That's silly. Nolik's little and he's not scared of this.
Yeah! Well, all right.
Cast off the lines!
The who? Unhook the rope, it means. Ah! You should have just said that.
Are you ready? Time to take her down.
Hooray! We're sailing! It's
just beautiful in here. There they are, the vicious sharks.
Time to scare 'em. Turning right.
Go after that one.
You can't escape from us.
Please stop it.
Come on, come on, come
Stop
on.
torturing the fish. It's terrible. Oh, no.
I don't know.
There's algae wrapped around the propeller. I want my Marcia.
Just be calm. There's no need to panic. Let's try taking her up. It's not working.
Of course. No wonder I was scared. And so what do we do now?
How about we open the hatch door?
No, we can't. The water would pour into here, and then we would all drown.
Well, in that case, I don't know. I need to come up with a plan.
Yeah.
The world's first practical submarine was built almost 400 years ago in England. It was made out of wood and couldn't dive very deep at all. Inside the vessel, rowers sat with oars, so it couldn't move very quickly either. About 200 years later, the oars were replaced with a propeller. But the propeller on that submarine could only be turned by hand, making it a slow submarine as well. Any good swimmer could easily outrace it. It was only with the appearance of electric motors that submarines started submerging to great depths and moving through the water at very high speeds. Today's modern military submarines use nuclear reactors for power. These submarines can stay underwater for months without resurfacing.
Fire, can you come up with your plan quicker? Because we're running out of air. Fire, we're gonna suffocate.
No, we won't, mate. Chances are better the fish will eat us.
You never should have teased them.
Yeah, we're in trouble.
Didn't I warn you? Didn't I? And you wouldn't listen. You did everything just the opposite. Wait, it might work. Let's rewire the battery the opposite way. We should switch the plus and minus. How come? Because then the motor will start to turn the other way, forcing the algae to unwind.
Hey, quit it!
We won't bother you anymore, all right?
Peace.
Thank you so much, Tula. You really saved us. It's just because I was the one that was most frightened.
No, it's because when things got really scary, you kept your cool about you.
Wouldn't it be splendid if next time we built a helicopter?
The dishwasher.
Can't catch me. You won't catch me.
Enjoying yourself? Without a care in the world.
What? We have more care than both of you together.
Yeah, anyone can see that.
Wanna bet me? How about we try doing your job and you try doing ours? And whoever loses has got to grant the other's wish.
We have a dishwasher here in the kitchen that isn't working, and you're distracting us with your nonsense.
Wait a sec. Let's do it. Find the broken part.
Good as done. Find it where?
You're the adults now. Go and find it. Just look out for yourselves.
And you kids, time for school. And I better not hear that you were misbehaving.
Was I there when they taught us about dishwashers at school?
The main element of a dishwashing machine is this part, called the sprayer, which looks like a propeller. After the dishwasher's pump delivers water, it is warmed, mixed with detergent, and then pushed up with high pressure. That makes the propeller spin very quickly, so it can shoot out the water with a force strong enough to wash all of the dirt off the plates and glasses. But it does it carefully, so that dishes not only come out sparkling, but unbroken as well.
Is this a parent-teacher conference?
It's not. It's an experiment.
For today, I'm Simka.
And I'm Nolik.
All right. Who's ready to tell the rest of the class what we studied yesterday? Simka.
Yesterday? Oh.
You forgot. Be seated. That's an F.
I think the problem is in the control panel. I wonder if the dishwasher ran out of water. Papoose, don't argue with your wife. This one is working. And so is this. You know what? Why don't we just wash those dishes? But that would be cheating. No one will find out. The dishes will all be nice and clean, and bam, we're the winners. Check it out, we are all done.
How come the indicators aren't lit? Fixies have to fix things. And what do you call this?
And you, did you both go to school today?
Of course we did.
I mean Simka, got an F for her answer.
Well, thanks, Marcia. And did you play with Tom Thomas?
You know that we don't show ourselves to people.
Tom Thomas isn't any human. He's our friend. Either you play with him, or you both lose, just like we did.
No way. We'll play another round.
The earliest kitchenware appeared about 7,000 years ago. Early people made these containers from stone or wood. Another kind of container for holding food was woven baskets. The baskets would be lined with clay for durability. Once, one of these baskets fell into a bonfire, and lo and behold, the wood on the outside burned away, while the clay was now hard as a rock. That discovery led to the invention of clay pottery that is still in use to this very day. Later on came the development of glass, metal, and cast iron cookware. The world's richest people can even have food served to them on dishes of silver or gold. Today, kitchenware is not only a practical convenience, but it can decorate any home as well.
Forget it. This is impossible. Let's just tell them we give up. Simka, how come this button is crooked and not sticking out? 'Cause the button got jammed. Yeah, Nolan, you figured out what was wrong. I'm glad I kept dragging this around. Diddy!
1,
Papoose,
2,
we fixed everything. Really? Does this mean you're playing with him?
What, you think we're some quitters? Ha!
5.
Then which one of us is the
Ready
winner?
or not, here I come.
Let's call it a draw. Each team gets one wish.
Our team wants you to fix my F.
And you finish this game with him.
Piece of cake.
Mwah.
Vitamins.
7 times 5 is 35. 7 times 6. Wait a sec. It's
Tom Thomas, are you ready?
For what?
For a walk. Did you forget?
Oh, yeah. I'm having such problems with my memory. I keep trying to memorize this table, but I can't.
If you want to improve your memory, you need vitamins.
Vitamins?
Well, how's it going, Tom Thomas?
Not well. My memory's just terrible. Studying's getting me nowhere.
Hey, don't be discouraged. We'll make your memory better with some vitamins.
Oh, now you about vitamins.
And who else?
Just a school friend.
Well, all right.
Vitamins are very important for people's health, even though you don't need much of them. For instance, vitamin A is necessary for good eyesight and normal growth. Vitamin C helps keep you from getting sick. Vitamin D makes your teeth and bones stronger. Usually, people get the vitamins they require from a diet of fruits, dairy, vegetables, and other healthy foods. But if someone still isn't getting the vitamins their body needs, then doctors recommend taking special vitamin pills. All right, take out some vegetables and some fruit. And some berries. They have a lot of vitamins, too. Forget about it. We're strengthening your memory with vitamins. And you'll study the multiplication table at the same time. All right, then. There are 3 cherries in each pile. Tom Thomas eats 5 piles. Go on, eat, eat. So, here's the question. How many cherries did Tom Thomas eat altogether?
I don't know.
What'd you say?
I said I don't know.
Try counting those pits, then.
Huh. 15.
That's right. And that means that 3 times 5 equals 15. Now, try my problem. Tom Thomas ate 3 pairs of apples.
That's easy. The answer's 6.
I just couldn't find more apples for that one. Tom Thomas, quit slacking off. To get this problem right, you have to eat the apples. They have vitamins.
That's all. I can't eat anymore.
Keep eating. They have vitamins.
Anyhow, we don't have enough carrots for me to learn how to multiply by 9.
All right, then. I'll help you. To multiply 2 by 3, all you need to do is just add 3 2's together. It's much harder to multiply a number by 9. That takes too much time to add. That's why at schools they want you to memorize the table. But there's a simple way to multiply by 9 without the table or a calculator. Let's say you need to multiply the number 3 by 9. Put your hands face up in front of you. Now, find the 3rd finger from the left and bend it down. So what do we see? There are 2 fingers to the left of the bent finger and 7 fingers to the right. 2 and 7 means that the answer is 27. You got it? Great! Let's do another problem. What is 7 times 9? Here are 6 fingers, and here are 3. That's right! The answer's 63.
Tom Thomas, did you eat all of that?
But you're the one that told me you need to eat vitamins.
That's why I got these vitamins for you.
That little?
What do you mean, little? There's enough in this bottle for a month. Go ahead, try one. They're very good for you.
They taste good, too.
Right. Better than an onion. Or a radish.
Can I have another one?
No, that's enough. You shouldn't take more than 1 vitamin every day.
I remember where I saw this. I saw the same kind of bottle with a green lid over at Katya's.
Speaking of memory, let's check your multiplication table. Let's say that you and Katya are each taking 1 vitamin a day. So, how many have you eaten after 9 days?
The answer's 18.
Well done. It's getting better.
Vitamins really work.
The window.
Hi there. We're all up. What are you doing?
I'm washing our windows.
It looks like that thing's doing the washing.
You guessed it. It's a window washing robot. I borrowed it from a neighbor to try it out. We should buy one for ourselves.
I don't get it. We've already got one robot. Robot.
So we'll have 2. 1 for the floors and 1 for windows.
I could clean the windows.
But it can be dangerous work.
What's so dangerous about it? I'll just go and wash them right now. And instead of a robot, we'll buy something useful. Like a skateboard for a boy.
I've already got one.
So you'll have 2.
Class.
Uh-huh. If you say so. There just so happens to be a dirty window in your office. Let's see how you do with that one.
Consider it done.
Mm-hmm. And we'll clean the tiles with the robot.
A window is much more than just a hole in the wall. Windows provide houses with light, ventilation, and views to the world outside. Modern windows are made with several layers of glass. Between each layer is a space that's filled with air. The air works as insulation to keep heat from escaping outside. Do you know how to tell how many layers of glass your window has? Just shine a flashlight at it. The number of reflections tells you the number of layers. Whoa, what an amazing appliance!
Let's go and take a closer look.
You really buy me a new skateboard, Dad?
That's what I said, but first, I've got a window to wipe.
All right, robot, we'll show ya.
Tom Thomas, Dad can show him himself.
We really live on a super high floor.
Yeah, but the robot isn't afraid of heights.
I'll start from this corner.
It'll take you forever that way. Admit it, the robot works better.
We won't. We're gonna win this thing.
Hey, what is he doing?
I'm not sure.
Huh?
Mom! The robot made such a mess in there.
It's impossible.
Look.
Good joke.
Just wait. I don't get how you're cleaning it.
Easy.
You can talk? You gotta be kidding.
And you are misbehaving.
You guys? You're the ones trying to stop me?
You tried to make the robot look bad, so we had to defend it.
It's only because my dad told me I'd get a skateboard.
Yeah? For doing a bad thing?
Ah, aren't you ashamed of yourself?
I am.
You learned your lesson, and don't forget, Fixies look out for appliances.
The dwellings of most ancient people had basically no windows at all. There may have been a hole up above for letting out smoke from a fire, but that was it. Later, people started splitting open their walls, but the openings were so small that very little light would ever get inside. The size of windows grew quite a bit over time. People would cover them with animal skins, fabric, paper, or wooden planks to protect themselves from the cold and the wind. When people learned how to mine valuable minerals, they began to cover window openings with thin sheets of a mineral called mica. Windows made of glass were very expensive, and only the richest people could afford them for their homes. But today, it's hard to imagine a window anywhere not covered in glass.
Everything's washed.
And what about the outside?
Forget it. I quit. Would you wash the back with the robot?
Yeah, consider it done.
Yeah, you're right. I see. It really is a great appliance. And that washer's defender is even better.
You're right about that.
Tish!
Chocolate.
Tom Thomas, unwrap it already.
In the morning, Nolik.
I really want to see the toy that's inside.
Be patient, Nolik. That's all. I'm going to bed. Please don't touch it, okay?
And you won't open it without me, right?
That's the deal. Good night, Nolik.
Uh-huh.
And what are you doing in here?
Me? Well, I was...
Oh, it's a chocolate ball with a toy inside. How interesting.
Yeah, totally. Let's unwrap it and take a look. We can't. Not until Tom Thomas comes in the morning.
But if we're real careful, he won't notice.
A chocolate confection.
Yeah.
Piece of perfection.
Perhaps like a gift that's shining bright. I am an affection
Tom Thomas won't be happy at all when he finds out you touched his chocolate ball.
And you? Like you didn't touch it?
I didn't.
Oh, then what's that, Nolik?
Chocolate? Absolutely. It's 100% natural milk chocolate. It says so right here. The key ingredient in chocolate is cocoa beans. They are roasted, crushed, and ground. After that, the ground beans are pressed to extract the oil from them. If you mix butter, cocoa, and sugar, you'll get dark chocolate. And if you add some milk to it, then you'll get milk chocolate. Then you just warm it up, pour it into molds, and cool it down. You can add raisins or nuts into chocolate. Sometimes chocolate is even made with flavors like flowers or salt. Chocolate wasn't originally for eating. It was used in a drink made by mixing roasted beans with water and then adding hot peppers. Not every adult could drink it, let alone a child. Today, chocolate is a favorite treat the world over for children and adults alike.
How can we put it back together?
How about Scotch tape? Come on! We'll start by warming up the chocolate so it softens up, and then use that to make a new ball. And then to make it hard again, yeah, we just cool it off.
My chocolate confection has got an imperfection. Half of it's gone into thin air. But this is expected when chocolate goes unprotected. First you have got it, then it's not there. Not there. Not there.
Titties! Done. Let's put in the toy.
But we haven't even looked at it yet. Oh, it's so pretty. Tom Thomas is gonna love it.
Oh, wait! Oh, what do you think of this idea?
I've got a new confection of chocolate perfection. Safe in its wrapper, shining bright. Oh, what perfection! My brand new chocolate confection. I'll try my best not to take a bite.
Hi there.
Oh, what's that? A chocolate ball?
You're lucky. Could there be a toy inside?
Mm-hmm. But I can't take off the wrapper without Nolik.
You really can't do it without him?
I can't. I told Nolik I wouldn't.
Your chocolate is gonna be delicious.
Go on, you can eat a little.
If you say so, I'll eat the chocolate. But we won't open the toy without Nolik. Good chocolate.
Come on, don't you want to know what the toy is?
We won't tell.
All right, just a peek, and we'll close it right up. What is this for?
Titties!
Nolik? Really? How did you get in there?
Surprise!
You were in the container. The container was in the chocolate ball. And the
Yep.
ball, that's just impossible. Ah, he went and got you two to help.
We helped a little.
Hang on, Nolik. You promised not to touch the chocolate till morning.
And you promised not to open the toy without me, right?
Oh, my brand new chocolate confection. I'll try my best.
The toothpaste.
Astronaut food, ready. Rocket ready. And who's flying to the sun?
Me, I'm ready.
A real hero.
Tom Thomas. Did you see?
There it is.
You nearly spoiled a vital experiment.
Of global, interplanetary significance.
Spoiled what?
Our scientific testing of the latest toothpaste formula.
I will brush my teeth with it.
And I, as chief dentist, will be monitoring the testing. And so, I don't want you even touching it.
Great. How am I supposed to fly to the sun now?
Strange. They make that toothpaste for kids.
So?
Then why is your mom using your dad then?
That's right. I'm gonna go tell her. Mom, that new toothpaste. I should test it.
No, I'm using your dad, because he's a responsible person.
And so am I. I'm very responsible.
Who knew? Your room's a total mess.
I had no time to clean it.
You didn't water the plant.
I forgot.
Did you brush your teeth?
Yeah, for a whole minute, too.
You're supposed to brush your teeth for 2 minutes, in the morning and at night.
Sorry.
Great toothpaste, honey.
If you don't want to get a toothache, you need to take good care of your teeth by brushing them with a toothbrush and toothpaste. Toothpaste helps remove food that's stuck on your teeth, kills harmful bacteria, and keeps your teeth strong, healthy, and beautiful. Toothpaste should be in every house. Adults should use toothpaste made for adults, and kids should use toothpaste that is healthy and safe for younger teeth. It's important to make sure you're using a toothpaste that's right for your age. Thomas, don't touch it! It's for the experiment!
I'm just gonna smell it. Don't worry.
Well?
It smells like bubble gum.
Hey!
Just a peek at the collar, that's all.
Come on, do you want to spoil the experiment? Now put that toothpaste right back. Again?
Whoops.
Well now, so we caught you again.
I want to try this toothpaste so bad, but how?
Well, what if you... Do you know how to brush your teeth correctly? Let's check. First, take your toothbrush and rinse it with water. Then squeeze on a bit of toothpaste. A small pea-sized drop is all that you'll need. Now 1, brush the outside of your front teeth up and down. 2, brush the backs of those teeth from the gums on down. 3, open your mouth real wide and brush the teeth in the back. These are the teeth that you use for chewing. Go back and forth, over and over. You should brush a full 2 minutes, no less. Now it's time to rinse out the toothpaste from your mouth and clean the brush. That's right, the brush needs to be clean too. And please, don't be lazy. If you brush your teeth 2 times a day, they'll stay in great shape for many years to come.
Mom, Dad, see? I've done everything.
Well done.
And I promise that I'm gonna brush my teeth the right way, as long as I need to,
And twice a day?
only let me be a part of your awesome experiment. Please, would ya?
Well, I don't know.
I think we could try it. Oh.
What?
Well, we also have this foam for teeth. Who's gonna test that?
Me!
A real hero.
How many ways did we try to get him to brush his teeth before that didn't work?
We never sparked his imagination before.
Your idea about the experiment was brilliant.
Simka, do you think we should tell him? The answer's no. We can't disrupt the experiment.
Fasteners.
And of course, all of the appliance's parts must be fastened good and tight. What are you doing, colleague?
Today, Lisa is returning from her vacation. And so, I decided before she gets back, I'll clean up the laboratory.
Quite a noble initiative. Now, where was I?
You were saying all parts have to be fastened.
You're right. And what kinds of fasteners can you name? Fire?
A screw?
Mm-hmm. And what else?
Another screw?
That would make a total of 2 screws altogether. Simka?
To fasten fasten wood or plastic parts together, you can use nails. Nails are hammered in with a hammer. In metal or stone, you need to first drill holes for the screws. To help a screw hold better, it can be inserted into a special fastener called an anchor or wall plug. The difference between a machine screw and a wood screw is that wood screws have pointy ends. Machine screws go into holes that already have a thread, or into a nut.
And what if there aren't any screws or nails around?
Well, then a fixie can turn himself into a screw and screw himself in, like this.
Masterfully done. Fire, think you can do it?
Of course.
Yeah! Nolik?
Is it okay if I won't go?
What do you mean you won't go?
Wait, I started on the wrong foot. No, I guess it was the right one.
Don't be scared. You've done this 1,000 times.
Uh-huh. You're right.
You had to make sure the appliance was turned off first.
Yeah, I should have.
This time it's not going to happen to you. It's all under control. Go on.
I'm still scared to do it.
How about you try again?
And who came up with this dumb screw idea?
According to legend, the screw was invented in ancient times by the great Archimedes. Using his screw-tight mechanism, Archimedes built a special machine for getting water out of a canal. In ancient Rome, people used wooden screws in presses to squeeze the olive oil out of olives. Screws were also used as parts of drills or as lifting jacks. But the use of screws as fasteners did not begin until the 15th century. Soon thereafter, screws became so popular that today it's almost impossible to find an appliance made without one. And if one of these little screws should fall out, we Fixies will come to the rescue. Because we don't just turn into screws when we need to hide from humans. We're always ready to do it when help is needed.
Nolik, let's try it together.
Don't be scared. We're here with you.
Ready?
Nolik, watch me, son. I haven't screwed myself in over 100 years, but I'm not scared.
Did you see that? It's a piece of cake.
Grandpa's?
I'm stuck.
It's all my fault.
There's no need to worry. Professor Eugenius, can you help us unscrew Grandpa's?
I'll be right with you. It got a bit rusty. It's probably old age. I know what will help. A drop of oil. Ow! Oh.
Professor Eugenius, are you okay?
I'm okay. Thank you for asking.
Look out, it's going to fall. We need to fasten the shelf to the wall. Nolik, help! We can't do this without you.
Simka, I'm scared too.
Nolik, save me!
What's going on out there?
No big deal, colleague. I just got a little bit buried.
Will anyone unscrew me?
I wish I could.
And we're holding up the shelf.
And Nolik?
Me too! I did it! I screwed myself in!
Well done, Nolik. I knew you could. And who's gonna help us now?
Elisa will get here shortly.
All right. We'll wait for Elisa.
Yeah, just as long as her return flight isn't delayed.
The iron.
All done.
Thanks for your help.
Professor Eugenius!
Yes, Elisa.
The award ceremony's in an hour. You need to leave soon.
I remember, Elisa.
What are you getting an award for?
It's the Genius of the Year. Not too modest, but fair. And well-deserved.
Wow, and they're giving it to you?
Well, yeah.
Will they show it on TV?
Why, of course.
Class! And during your speech, can you say hi to me? And me! And me! And Sipka. Right. Say something like this. I'd like to send a big shout-out to all my Fixie friends. Oh, that's a great idea. That way everyone can know about Fixies.
Professor Eugenius, didn't I see an iron in here earlier? Huh? Oh!
Oh, come on, Elisa. There's no need for that.
I'm not going to argue with you. You have to look just perfect. Otherwise, everybody is going to think that I don't take care of you. First, we'll let the iron warm up, and then I can iron your suit.
The most essential part of an electric iron is called the heating coil. It's hidden inside the iron sole plate. When the iron is plugged into an electrical outlet, the coil gets hot and heats up the sole. People use a hot iron to remove the wrinkles from their clothing. Irons also have a water container. When the water gets hot, it turns into steam. The steam comes out through the holes in the iron sole, making it even easier to remove wrinkles.
Wow, that sure is hot. All that's left to do is pour some water into it. Professor, this is water, right?
Yeah, it's water.
That isn't water.
No, wait. It's not water. It's not water.
Then what is it?
Well, it's, juice.
Juice? Yeah, juice.
Oh no, the poor iron won't last. Phew. And it smells like crud.
I broke the iron. It's awful.
No, Elisa. Don't be so upset.
Don't be so upset. It's the Genius of the Year ceremony, and you'll be in a wrinkled suit in front of the whole country. Oh, I won't survive.
Elisa, hang in there. Be careful. Elisa. Elisa.
Professor Eugenius, are you all right?
Couldn't be any better.
We're gonna go fix that iron for you. And while we're doing that, you go fix Elisa.
That would be great.
Look over there. I'll fix the contact. You and Nola can scrape that burnt juice off the iron.
Elisa, please wake up.
We did it. Your iron is fixed.
Elisa, you should see the iron. It's working.
What? And I'm just lying around here? I have to hurry. Where's the iron and your suit?
Wrinkled clothing is not very beautiful. And that's why, since ancient times, people have been trying to find different ways to get rid of wrinkles. For example, long ago, people would put their wrinkled clothing under a heavy, flat rock. In ancient Rome, people used to beat their crinkled garments with a metal hammer. And in China, fabric was ironed with hot frying pans. Irons with a shape like what is used today appeared during the Middle Ages. They were made out of cast iron and needed to be heated up on a stove before they could be used. Later, people came up with irons that were heated by putting hot coals inside. And finally, in the 19th century, a convenient electrical iron was invented and has been used ever since.
And the prize for Genius of the Year goes to Professor Eugenius!
Bravo! Bravo, Professor!
I thank you. I give my sincerest thanks to you. And may I take this opportunity to send my greetings to to all the Fixists. Just give me the prize.
Oh, that was quick thinking.
Brilliant! He is just astounding. Perfection from head to toe. Well, practically perfect.
The spider.
Chusaka, Chusaka.
Tom Thomas, what are you doing?
I'm petting Chusaka.
How come?
'Cause it makes her feel good.
Just don't rub her fur off.
You're just jealous, guys, because you don't have any pets of your own.
What do you mean? We've got a pet. Yoo-hoo, Buggy! Buggy! She was in the vent the last time I saw her. Buggy! Come on out. We need to talk. Here, this is our friend, Buggy.
Wait, this insect is really your pet? Ha! What a joke.
Buggy's a spider. She's not an insect at all.
But isn't a spider a kind of insect?
Insect is the term used for mosquitoes, flies, beetles, dragonflies, butterflies, ants, and many others. Spiders certainly look a lot like insects. They have very similar legs. But spiders aren't insects. They're arachnids. Insects have 6 legs, while spiders have 8 of them. Many insects can fly, but spiders can't. But spiders can weave spider webs. They may look beautiful, but really they are traps for hunting insects.
How come your Buggy has 5 legs instead of 8 of them?
I don't know. She lost them somehow. Anyhow, she can do lots of tricks. Hello, Buggy. How do you do?
We know how to do that trick. Chusaka, shake. Just see that? And I bet your Buggy can't do this. Chusaka, sit.
Buggy, sit. Why aren't you sitting?
Lie down.
Your turn. Lie down. Watch me. Like this. Lie down.
She can't do that trick. Her 5th leg must be in the way.
Lie down. Lie down, I told you. What kind of pet are you anyway? You can't even do a simple trick. Hey, where are you going? Wait, Buggy, don't go. Nolik, you should be ashamed of yourself. But why is she acting so stupid? Didn't you say that she was your friend? And what? Well, you shouldn't yell at your friends like that.
She's right. What kind of friend are you?
I'll go find her. And apologize. Buggy! Do you hear me? Where am I? Ow! Well, it hurts. Hey! Can you hear me? Somebody help me, please. Buggy, is that you? I think I broke my leg. Could you help me out, Buggy? You don't want to help me. You're right. I don't deserve it because I've been a really bad friend.
People like having pets to live with them in their homes. Dogs, cats, hamsters, parrots, fish, turtles. Some folks even get crocodiles. And the bigger the animal, the more work it takes to take proper care of it. But every pet needs love and care, no matter what size it is. Fixies like to have pets too. All sorts of little bugs, spiders, and flies. Fixies treat them as friends and take care of them. Of course, a little spider isn't as smart as a dog, but they also can be trained. There are some Fixies who have managed to domesticate such big insects as bees, beetles, and dragonflies. Fixies fly on their backs and use them to carry heavy loads.
That's it. I'm stuck all alone in here. Forever. Simka? Oh, how did you find me? Buggy let me down here. Buggy, you didn't ditch me. I'm sorry. I promise I'll never ever yell at you again. Ow, my leg. Hang in there, Nolik. We'll get you out. It was so scary.
You could have died down there.
Yeah, I almost died. But you know what? Buggy saved me.
Yeah, that's cooler than learning how to shake hands. Buggy sure is a true friend indeed. Does your leg really hurt a lot?
Ah! Nah, it doesn't really hurt. I'm fine.